Hi guys! So today I decided, well, I'm bored, and I decided that I'm going to bake for you. So today we are going to make pumpkin scuffins because they are half scone and half muffin.
Interesting.
Yes, and Jay's here. He's being my cameraman.
Hello.
So, this recipe I got off the website oshiglows.com, and I'm going to link that in the doobly-doo, as Wheezy Waiter says. And you really should go check out that site. Ange there is incredible with her. She has vegan recipes and lots of really good health tips. And she's currently in a blogging contest, so you should really go check her out. She's really good. And so this is her recipe, and we're going to get started.
Okay.
So, the first thing to do is assemble all your ingredients. And so we've got 2½ cups of spelt flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, ½ teaspoon of nutmeg, ½ teaspoon of sea salt, ½ cup of margarine, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, ½ cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of pumpkin, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Step 1 is to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which we have going right now. Step 2 is to take all your dry ingredients and just mix them together. So,
she also forgot to mention that you need a big bowl in order to mix the things too. But
yes, having 2 big bowls.
That goes without saying.
Yeah. So we're just going to put everything in here. And for whatever reason, I guess it's humid in here because all my spices and stuff are sticking to the bowl. There we go.
It's not that humid in here.
And we'll just mix that up really quick. And set it aside. Step 2 is very easy. And now we need to cream the sugars and the margarine. Now this is a funky little measuring cup that my mother-in-law got me. It makes getting sugars, like brown sugar, margarine and stuff, really easy because it's just a little plug. So you just go like that, and you don't have to fight a measuring cup to get the margarine out. It's really easy. You just pull to the right measurement, and then you push it out.
That's something else, actually.
Yeah. It's a lot easier than trying to. So we're going to cream the sugar, so we're going to use the margarine, the brown sugar, and the maple syrup for now.
Hopefully I'm being much quieter for you guys.
Yeah.
Unlike last time.
Yeah, I don't have a very good mic, so it kind of tops out with the least bit of provocation. So now we would use normally a electric mixer, but I don't have one readily available at the moment, so we're just going to very quickly whisk it together. And it really doesn't take that long to do. You just want to get it nice and creamy like this. Get some of the sugars all dissolved.
Smells good.
And then we've barely just begun. Okay, and then we add the pumpkin, the egg, and the vanilla. I love pumpkin. This is my favorite time of the year because pumpkin is everywhere. Thank you, Jay. Here goes the vanilla.
Here goes vanilla.
And you just mix it until it's nice and smooth. Now, this is originally a vegan recipe. We're not vegan, so I do have an egg in here. But you can use a flax egg. That's what Ange uses on her recipe. But I didn't have ground flax, so I decided to just use a regular egg. Carefully add the dry ingredients. And you don't want to mix this too much, especially with spelt flour, because spelt flour breaks down very easy, very quickly, so you don't want to overmix it. Just kind of fold it in. Dump and fold, dump and fold. So we'll just get this mixed in nicely until just mixed.
Getting closer.
Sure, if you want to. I may be over-mixing a little bit, but there we go. So now, we grab our greased pan. Now, yes, I used spray instead of parchment, but that's just what I had. And we just kind of dollop it on here. Now, it's really sticky, so you do want to kind of have your hands wet in order to do these. Just kind of mold them to how you want them to be.
Any shape will do.
Any shape will do. You make them into pumpkins, especially around Halloween with the pumpkin flavor. It smells good.
It does.
Now, scones, if you don't know, because a lot of people actually don't know, they are an English kind of tea biscuit. They aren't quite as thick as tea biscuit, though. They're more...
They usually have berries in them, don't they?
It depends. You can have cheese scones, you can have fruit scones, you can have... There's actually, if you go to Starbucks, they actually have a pumpkin scone, but they won't be as good as these ones.
Yeah, because I'm more used to the fruit scones.
Mm-hmm. Well, because when you have, like, tea over here, or that sort of thing, they tend to be more dessert-like. Because that's what Americans, well, North Americans, because we are Canadian, tend to gravitate more towards.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really see savory muffins, but they do exist. Like you can have muffins that have sage and dill and all sorts of different spices in them. So then these go in the oven for 17 minutes.
17 minutes, that's it?
That's it. Or until they bounce back when you touch them. It's been 17 minutes, and by the magic of video cameras, we have made that fast. So, as you
careful when going into the oven.
Yes, careful with the heat. So there we go. So, when touched, it bounces back. That means they are ready.
Excellent.
Now I gotta check these other two because they might not be quite ready, or maybe they are. So. They smell good, huh?
I know you people at home can't smell them, and trust me, you must envy us because these smell really good.
You will need to make them yourself.
Yes. I don't feel like grabbing them because I am in bare hands. I would have brought them over, but...
No.
Bare-handed is...
Bare-handed is a bad idea. So we're just going to take them off here and let them cool. So that they will be edible. Oh, they smell so good. You guys really need to try this recipe.
You do. Yeah.
These are good for breakfast. They're good for snacks. They've only got 4 grams of sugar in them. And if you go to oshiglows.com, which I am going to link underneath this video, she has all the nutritional information on it, which is another thing that I really like about Ange, is that she does calculate out all the nutritional information that you would want to know. So, you can check it out and get all that information. Like I said before, you really should check out her website for some absolutely amazing recipes. And yeah, so now we'll wait for these to cool. And thank you guys for joining us as we baked, and we're going to give this a taste test, and hopefully you guys bake these and try them. That's good. You guys need to go check out oshiglows.com, try these, and then tell Ange how good her recipes are. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.